Hello, I'm Lori White, Superintendent of Sarasota County Schools. I'd like to take this opportunity to give you information about a wonderful event in our community. Since 2004, our community has been privileged to host an exhibition that is a celebration of diversity. The Embracing Our Differences exhibit significantly supports our efforts to create a climate of mutual respect and openness to differences in our schools. What you are about to see is a video that will allow you to be a part of the Embracing Our Differences experience. Through the efforts of our community, thousands of children have experienced firsthand how diversity enriches our lives and elevates the human experience. I hope you enjoy this video.
Experience.
Everyone's important. We're the same. Everyone's important.
This is where people are welcomed to the Embracing Our Differences exhibit at the beautiful Sarasota Bayfront. Remember me? I'm Morgan Finkelstein. I was here back in 8th grade at Goldie Feldman Academy seeing the Embracing Our Differences exhibit. And now, 5 years later, I'm about to go off to college at the University of Pennsylvania. A lot of things have changed in these past 5 years, but the message of embracing our differences is still exactly the same. The one thing that has changed, however, is that we're growing. Let's talk about attendance. Our first year of the exhibit, we had 95,000 people come to visit Embracing Our Differences. And now, 5 years later, we had 148,000 people. Over the 5 years, that's over 500,000 people coming to see Embracing Our Differences.
And by exposing people to this kind of difference, the difference in the artwork, every piece here is different, and it has a different message, that it will open people up to say, I don't have to be afraid of differences. In fact, differences really can enhance my life.
We all enter the world pretty innocent of any biases or hatreds, and only we could stay that way.
As much as we could talk about changes that have happened through historically, we're the same. You know, and we go through similar experiences, so I think that's very true.
In 2005, we had 124 submissions to the exhibit, and in 2008, it grew to over 2,000 submissions from 30 countries, 29 states in the U.S., and 41 local schools.
At the end of our exhibit last year, the steering committee made a decision that this year's focus would be to increase our connection to the education system in Sarasota and Manatee County.
It's important that we look at a project like this and be able to align it to the curriculum and really have the teachers motivated to use it with their students. And by working with the teachers the way we did and interacting with the curriculum, bringing it right to them, aligning it, teachers from anywhere can use this art to talk about character education, getting along with others. All of those pieces are already embedded, and it's accessible for any teacher.
Let's talk about the students who've come here over these years. See this little eraser? That was my class back in 2004 when there were only 1,200 students who came. And now look at it. Over here, last year, we had over 10,000 students come see this exhibit. Students like me who were so impacted by the images and quotes surrounding them.
We did this one.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
What were you thinking when you did it?
They were trying to say that it doesn't matter what color, you should still be together no matter what.
Would it be interesting if the flowers were all gray? We need color in our lives to make it more interesting.
Nicole is going to tell you what she wrote. She is one of the quoters that was chosen by our committee. Go ahead.
Just because people are different doesn't mean they're different inside.
We all have a deep sense that if we can get the message that Embracing Our Differences represents to the children year after year, more and more children in our county, we are going to create an environment in our county that everybody's going to be proud of.
Nothing is stupid at all. It's really showing a symbol that it doesn't matter if we're different, even if our bodies are different.
I like the one with the fingerprints. If it's people, it's equal because it says that all people are equal together.
Can you tell the skin color of someone by their fingerprint?
No.
The stereotypes are for stereos, not people.
I like the one that was back there that had all the different bottles that show different places around the world, and they were all pouring themselves into a pitcher and they made the earth.
So when you look at these images here in the park, they touch you a different way and open up your hearts in a way that I think just words by themselves don't do.
This is a quote from one of the teachers. She says that she felt a blanket of kindness over her school, and that really struck me.
It's an opportunity for our children and our teachers to have honest conversations and talk about what's going on and what's going to make this society and this county and this school district and their neighborhoods a better place.
We are looking at an exhibit that continues to portray the values that we stand for, and that instead of 10,000 children, we're showing it to 25,000 children, to 40,000 children. That's what my hope for the future is.